We want to start in this base. We're here, and first and foremost, we want to think about if we're thinking about blocking, we're thinking about it from a zone aspect. Okay, so we're not going to say, hey, that's your hitter or that's your hitter. You're never going to hear that out of us. Okay, we're going to say you go with the slide. We may want you to dedicate at times, but we're never going to say that's your hitter. It's our hitter. Every hitter's our hitter. Every ball that's in the air is our ball that we're on the attack. So we got to think about it's a team defense. It's not an individual defense. Does that make sense? And the reason I'm saying that is this: is that if we drew a line right down the middle of Maddie here, and we took everything on this side of her, and if there's a quick in this, anything on this side of her, we want these two guys to block. Anything on this side of Maddie, we want these two guys to block. Okay? Now, if it's high in the middle of the court, or if it's right in the middle of the court fast, then it's right down the middle. We want both sides to block that. And probably within this kind of variable right there. Does that make sense? So we want to look for opportunities to get our hands on balls. But the ball that's hard for us, so we worked on this. If it's out to the pin, we're going to do this kind of move here, or we might have to do a quick three. The quick here, the ball that's in the quick in this zone, we want to make sure we're involved. We don't want to step in to go get it, because we want to make sure that if we're talking, we want to make sure that we're blocking outside, we're blocking pins. We're going to win by blocking pins, okay? That's how you win matches, is you stop outside hitters, you stop right side hitters, but especially outside hitters. That's how we're going to win. But we want to think about this in this terms, is we're going to block the outside, and we're going to get hands on quicks, okay? So we're going to stay in this position, and if it's a quick, we're just looking to get our hands on it and get in that space. And so the move that we use for it is this. We're down in this go posture. It's a step and block at the same time. Okay, so Lizzie, show us real quick. That move. So we don't have time to shuffle over and get on it and block it. We're here, just step and block. Show it again, Liz. See that? And we want to go ahead and get in that space and fill that space. Mo, do it here. So maybe it needs to happen a little bit quicker, Mo. Hands quicker. So we want to get our hands over as fast as we can. Does that make sense? So all I want to do right now is this, is just go quick block here, quick block there, and you go both directions. And middle is you guys jump into that space. Imagine there's a 1 in this gap. Imagine there's a 3 in this gap, and you guys just get used to getting in that position right there. Make sense? Okay. Do 2 each direction and switch. Good. Make sure you start in the right spot. So take a step out. Michelle, you're good. Lizzie, yeah, right there, from there. Good. Make them quick. Get quick in the space. And we want it to be, when we're doing this, you guys, we don't want it to be up. We want it to be over. Okay, so good luck, but we want it to be over. We've all done a few. You guys got a feel for that. We're pretty good at it. Now there's going to be 3s that are right here. So you're blocking that are going to be right here, and we're going to want to go straight up. We're not going to want to jump in that space. And so you guys need to make that move and get your hands on that as best you can. So let's do that. You guys go both directions. Maybe there's a 1. I know Penn State will want to run a 1 right here at us, and we need to make that same move on that 1. We can't shuffle over there. So you guys go straight up and down. You guys jump in that space. So
take a step.
You got that little jab, and then get your hands. Just try to get your hands in that gap. Okay. Yeah, it's got to be at the same time. No, Katie, it's not a step jump. It's step and jump at the same time. Yeah.
Can I
go in, please. Faster. Good. Try to make it as quick. Get over as quick as you can. Yes. Good. And believe it or not, it's okay if you float like this. Okay. It's okay. I want to see. This is for left fronts. I want to see you crisp right now. So what that means is either you're blocking the quick, or you're making a defensive move. You're not, and there's no other movement besides that. Does that make sense? There's no step inside or anything. It's either I step and block or I go cover tips. Okay? And if the only way you're going to get that is if you watch the setter, and that's all you're looking at. Good. Good. Switch. Good. Lizzie, got a little jumpy. Got a little jumpy on that one. Good. You got it. So you see the hitter, get your eyes immediately on that shoulder, and then go find it. Okay. There we go. Good. Switch. Good. All right. Eliminate the noise. All that matters is the setter. This is great. They're gonna help you on both sides of this. So all you gotta do is worry about blocking every ball. It's pretty simple, okay? Good. Get your eyes on. All right, now we're gonna go 1 or 3. Okay. Now this gets a little more complicated. You gotta make sure, same thing. You're just watching the setter. Okay? And then you gotta determine if it's a 3 or it's a go. All right? Got it? Don't move. Make sure you're watching the center. We don't move until we know. Good. Run 1s and 3s. Mix it up. Yeah, you're doing that. Cool. Setter. Okay, I want to start talking about what we see. We're going to switch around. But talk about what we see. If we see a 1, say 1. If we see a 3, say 3. Does that make sense? We don't want to move on it. We just want to talk about what we're seeing. We're still watching the same stuff. Here we go. No. Stay home. Good. Good. That was good. Katie, that's good. You move to that 3. Here we go. One more. Good. Switch. Let's add a right side attacker. 1-3, 1-3 or dog. Okay? So, and go. 1 or 3, go and dog. Okay? So we got 3 hitters. Guys, just get a look and react to it. Okay? Get a look at the center. Talk about where the quick is, because you're seeing that, but we're looking at the center. Here we go. Good. Good. Yes. You guys that are off, like watch how stable, like they're just locked in. They're not moving anywhere. Okay, you see that. They're getting a good read. Watch Mad, she's getting a good read. That's it. See how relaxed she is? Switch around. Let's see you do it. Let's relax and look and see. Here we go. Okay, good. Go ahead and float. You're just charging, Cord. Sorry, no. Good. So guys, we said this. Hang on, Jimmer. We said this. I'm seeing it a little bit on defense. We're just, obviously, Cord, you just took off on one, but also middle back, you guys are going to places. We don't want to move till we know. Okay, so we may see that they're hitting this ball cross, but there's a block in front of us. So it's okay for us to anticipate in our mind that that ball is going to go a direction. But we don't know until it's crossed the block. Does that make sense? So wait longer until you know exactly where it's going. Because we get touches, we get these different deflections. So I wanted to see it. You see it. She's hitting cross, middle back, or she's hitting down the line. I see it, I see it. I can anticipate in my mind, but don't move until you know where that ball's going. And then go get that ball after we get that touch. Okay? So really wait and see. Here we go. Rather be late and right than wrong. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. It's the way, Lex. But Lex, you're moving before. Wait and see, wait and see. Yes, Bo. Michelle, hang on. You see that? Now you make a move to that. Go get your hands on the ball, okay? Find the hitter, get your hands on the ball. Watch the center. Yeah, Bo. Good. You guys, we got to get used to it just being in a spot and getting a good look and then busting out of there. Okay, we don't need to move based on what's in front of us. We want to just keep our eyes very disciplined on on the things we want to look at. You're going to see lots of information, right? You guys will see lots of information. You're going to see all these different combinations. They don't matter. What matters is where the ball is going to go. And what we're trying to do is just cut out all the noise and just look at the things that are important. We need to see the other stuff, but But we just need to look at the stuff that's important. What's important is the setter. If the setter they run 15 different things over here, and they don't set there, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we need to look and see, okay, they set outside, I need to go block outside. They set back, they just go set back. They set middle, I need to set middle. We want to try to clean this up and keep it as simple as possible. Does that make sense? But for everyone, like backcourt guys, let's make sure that we're on the setter, we're all over that. I want to be great at picking up the set over. We got to be great at that. That should be a free point for us. It's just about being disciplined. And then that we do a good job of being stopped on the attacking phase, and that when we're back in read, that we're stopped, and we see that pursuit that we worked on last block. Well, I want to see that coming in the gym, because when we're like that, we're flying around. It's like we're a pack of rabid dogs. That's what I want to look like out there. We're just flying and we're creating something to create swings. And that's how it should look. Okay, not one person going. All of us should be pursuing.